Díomh agus fáilte. Hello and welcome. So look up at the head here, so breathe in Arialta review. And then in our diagram, again, we have our 2 rows and 3 columns. So we have a total of 6 verbs, irregular verbs, and we're going to go through them and see how well we do at pronouncing them. So let us begin. Okay, so look at our first 3 examples here. You have A-N, N-D-U, Fada-R, A-M-A-R. Underneath it, N-I, Fada-R, A-B-H, A-M-A-R. And finally, A-N, B-H-F-U-A-R, T-H-A-S. Over to the right, you have everything written out in the phonetic alphabet. So let's begin. Our first example, A-N, N-D-U, Fada-R, A-M-A-R. So A-N is pretty straightforward. That's our on sound. So let's go out here. We go to the N and D, which we skip. Go straight for the vowel. That is the jewel in the crown. So, U fada is oo, followed by an R, oor. And then our AM, which is our broad M, or, waramur, waramur. And then back here, of course, we have eclipses, so the D isn't pronounced, the N is, and it's broad, no. So, onuramur, get that down the nose, onuramur. So here you can see it written out in the phonetic alphabet, onuramur. Did we say? Now look underneath it, N-I fada, of course I fada is E, goes for our vowel, and the N is slender, so knee. Out we go to R-A-B-H-A-M-A-R. We go to our A-B-H. Look at that A and think, well, that's going to be pronounced an A, but hang on a second, it's got B-H. It's a diphthong, so it's ow. The A-M is and our A-R, there's that A in the final consonant, always pronounced or. Owamur, owamur. And then the R is rawamur, ni rawamur. And there you can see it written out in the phonetic alphabet. And finally, on this page, we have our A-N, which again, like above, is on. Then now, B-H-F, you have a collection of 3 consonants, which you're going to skip. Thank God, says you. And you go straight to your U and A, which is uwa. The R is broad. Uar, uar, uar. Then you here we have our R and our TH, so we have to put in our epenthetic vowel, which is O. And our final TH, of course, is our H sound, hus. So, warahus, warahus. War a hus. And then back here, the BH, of course, is eclipses on the F. It's a V sound, and the U tells us warahus. On warahus. Okay. Was it received? Was it gotten? On warahus. And there you can see it written out in the phonetic alphabet. Let's keep going. Our next 3 examples, number 1, C-H-U-I-M-A-R. Underneath, A-N-N-D-I-C-H-I-M-A-R. And finally, C-H-O-N-A-I-C-E-I-M-A-R. Over to the right, they're on the phonetic alphabet. Now look at our first example, C-H-U-I-M-A-R. So out we go straight away for the U and R, the vowels, which combined are the diphthong uwa. The M is broad, uam. And in the final R, there's our us sound, and the final consonant, or, wammer, wammer. And then the U tells us that C is broad, but it's also nice, huammer, huammer, which means we went. Here you can see it in the IPA. Let's go to the next one. A-N-N-D-I-C-H-I-M-A-R. Again, the A-N is simply on. Out we go. Skip these consonants and go straight for our E and A, which is that stress on the A. And into the CH. Ach. Ach. That's an ach sound. Ach. The A-M is and the final R. Achamer. Achamer. And then the E tells me that the D and N are slender, but the N is only going to be pronounced. That's eclipse. Nyachamer. Nyachamer. Send that in. Nyachamer. Did we go? Nyachamer. And here it is in the IPA to your right as well. And finally, C-H-O-N-A-I-C-E-I-M-A-R. Another intimidating sight, but we're all over this like a cheap suit at this point. We go for our vowel here in the first syllable, which is our O, and the N is broad. On. The IC is ik, slender. The EIM tells me the M is broad. This E is only basically confirming that C is slender. And final R. Onnikummer. Onnikummer. And then the O tells me that the C is broad, but it's also nice, so it's got that chonikummer. Chonikummer, which means we saw. And here you can see it written out in the phonetic alphabet. Chonikummer. Now, I hope you found these somewhat challenging, but I think you probably got through them pretty easily. All right, well, good night, live. Best of luck. It's good to meet you, Mahagav, and thank you so much.